This alleged illegal gas plant has caused quite an uproar as other business owners in the area have expressed their views on the matter. But today, the owner of this plant responds. Owner of Universal Rental in Providenciales, Eric DeMontney, is also the owner of an alleged illegal gas plant under his company Swanson International Builders and Developers. DeMontney told News 4 that he is upset and disappointed over the recent allegations made by Express Water Company owner Lyndon Hall about the operations being carried out at his plant, which incorporates the use of dangerous chemicals. Though he was not willing to go on camera, he released a written statement saying, "Every country in the world has acetylene plants. I hired the best, very expensive experts to design and build the plant. I followed all the rules that the government offices put before me." DeMontney released a document dated January 19th from the TCI Fire and Rescue Service, signed by George Penn of the Fire Prevention Office, and another document from the Environmental Health Department dated February 23, 2009, and signed by Acting Deputy Director at the time, Dexter Gordon. Both documents stated that there were no objections to the installation of the industrial gas plant to manufacture oxygen, nitrogen, and acetylene gases. DeMontney explained to News 4 that he understands persons in the area may be fearful of what damages these gases may cause. He stated, "Now think about this. I am building an acetylene plant in the industrial area. Mr. Hall built a residential home in the industrial area, and now he wants to complain that I am setting up an industry in the industrial area near his home." But Hall argued that statement, saying that there are no homes located on his property, just an office and a storage area. He says he is still skeptical about Swanson International's operation, and despite these documents, he remains fearful of the gases. According to DeMontney, he is working along with the government to assist with the removal of scrap metal on the island. He went on further to explain that bringing in the necessary gases to cut the metal seemed more than necessary, as it was less expensive than importing these gases once a month, and with the amount of scrap metal they collect on a weekly basis, he says it was greatly needed. News 4 also received a copy of the business license, which was issued to one of the co-owners of Swanson International, Larrington Williams, which shows that the Labor Department gave the okay to produce and sell chemicals. However, DeMontney has admitted to News 4 that they have ceased normal operations because the planning department has recently refused to give them permission to operate, but he says he is willing to fix what needs to be fixed in order to proceed with the project. News 4 revisited the site today, and it was clear that operations had indeed ceased. DeMontney ended his written statement by saying, "I do not want to threaten my neighbors or do anything against the rules. I have not. I have allowed those rules, and that should be good enough in any country to be allowed to do business." News 4 contacted the governor's secretary, Kinsley Bean, and asked about the status of the pending appeal for approval by Swanson International. Bean said that he could not give a comment as the matter is still before the governor. News 4 will continue to follow this story. At Swanson's International Builders and Developers, for WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.